Good morning, Dual Coast fans. Hope everybody's having a great morning right now. I'm Dan Schofield,
Good
your
morning.
West Coast co-host. He's very jolly today for
Oh,
Christmas
feeling
week.
jolly.
I
Feeling
just lost
jolly.
jolly. How are we doing over there, bud?
Dude, I'm telling you, it is 2 days until Christmas. Two.
Agreed.
That's it, man. It's hard to believe. Like, it was a week out, just, a week ago. And it was like, all of a sudden, like, here we are, man. It's like, Christmas is upon us. Like, it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. It just happens so fast.
So I feel
It's
like every
awesome.
year I tell myself that I'm going to get a big jump on Christmas this year. A couple of months ahead of time, I'm going to start the shopping. I'm going to start gearing up, make the plans, get the tree idea ready. And it never happens.
And it drags.
And it never happens. And then
Did you get a tree this year?
I have a tree. Yeah, I have a real
Okay,
tree.
good. Okay, good.
About
Did you go cut it?
about
Did you go cut it down yourself?
no, but funny you say that. So I am going to. I have done that one time in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start that tradition next year of
Okay.
cutting the tree down.
How far away do you got to travel?
Not that far, actually. Long Island has a tree farm out east. Two tree farms.
Okay.
One's actually Santa's tree farm.
Well,
Russ,
the light went out.
Russ choosing darkness today.
Let me get over here by this wreath.
Yeah, I'm going to start that tradition next year. I think it should be. I like that.
There we go.
I like the idea of that. There you go. You good?
Here we go. I got to face the wreath. See, look right here.
That actually looks pretty good.
Isn't that nice? Look at that. We're doing today. What we're doing today on Dual Coast is bringing in the Christmas spirit.
That's right.
That's what this is. That's what this is all about.
That's right. As you can see, Russ traveled this morning to help us out with that.
I did. It's what I do to go to the links, the full links of bringing the show closer to home.
That's right.
Making people feel great about listening,
Right.
and knowing that we'll go to any expense to bring this show to everybody, to the hundreds of thousands of people that listen.
That's right.
And I'm not even exaggerating either. I'm not exaggerating.
You're a bit exaggeration there.
Oh man. Yeah. So I'm outside this store. Never been in this store. Property management company used to be in here. Well, then we've got this little action. Here we go. Here we go. We got a little Christmas tree right here. We got the lighted palm tree right here in Capitola. If you go down the street, there's all kinds of palm trees, but yeah. So I'm gonna go back here to the light. So how are you doing, man? We got Christmas. Christmas is 2 days away. We talked about being prepared. Are you prepared?
I'm prepared to a degree. So we are hosting this year. So I am still gearing up quite a bit. I have most of my gifts ready to go. So that's all good to go. Like I said before off there, I still got to get some food together. We're doing a little bit of catering, a little bit of cooking, but I am for the most part pretty prepared. Got a little bit to do today, but I'll be ready.
Okay. Okay. Right on. Yeah, I almost took a tumble right there, man.
I saw that, man. I wish I had
there was two steps I didn't even notice because it's so dark right here.
I see that. I wish I had something more festive behind me, as you have something so festive.
Yeah, you're playing Jane. Speaking of this time of the year, as a kid, one of the greatest things, and I apologize to listeners. I got to talk quietly. I'm outside because there's residences, close by. One of our favorite things as a kid is waking up on Christmas morning to Santa Claus.
Yeah.
We don't actually see Santa Claus.
Yes.
But we know he's out there. We know he's delivering. We follow him. I don't know if you've ever done this. You ever done him on the online tracker?
It's very funny. I was going to bring that up.
Okay.
NORAD does the tracking of
NORAD.
Santa.
Yeah. NORAD does an amazing job. So he's gonna get busy.
Sure.
And but I thought, this morning I would try to track him down before he leaves.
Okay.
So it's a little dark out here, and I don't want people to think that I'm like undercover, but I kind of am. And so anyway, right out here in front of this store, I finally found him, and I know it's really dark right here because the light was on and now it's off. But I found right here. I didn't realize that he was so tall. Look at this.
Santa and Shaq O'Neal look about the same.
dude, he might be close to 8 feet. I'm not sure, but you know, and I'm amazed. Like at this time of year, well, first of all, I thought Santa was about 6 foot. I thought I would look him eye in the eye, but he's actually 8 feet. So
I would have pegged Santa for about 6 foot
I'm
too.
I'm kind of overwhelmed, and he doesn't move. He I guess the elves are coming to pick him up. I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know. He's kind of stiff.
And he's kind of stiff right now. The elves bring him to life more so than anything. So I think that's the key right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks like
He's
he's ready to go. He looks like he's ready to go.
he they'll come by, they'll get him, they're going to take him off in the sleigh, and he's going to deliver presents to everybody around the world.
Yeah, he looks like he's looking fit this year too.
He does.
He lost his
Let me get a close up of that from the side. Look at this.
high profile. He's looking good. Wow.
Look at that.
Sam's yacked out in Cali right now.
He's even got a lantern. Yeah, going through. Yeah, he looks amazing.
Yeah,
He looks amazing. He's kind of buff Santa. Is really what
That's a profile showing through the street.
we got. Buff Santa here. Is it coming through? Is it coming through? Because it's dark out here.
Oh, look, I can see him. I can see him.
Okay. Viewers, I hope you can see Santa because this is a special time of the year. And you know what? When I think about Santa and I think about Christmas, I think about our favorite gift of the year. Can you recall, Dan, a time in your childhood, maybe as an adult, one of your most special favorite gifts of all?
Mongoose bicycle.
Wow, that is so specific. A mongoose bicycle. Can you explain what this mongoose bicycle looked like? And do you still own it?
Nah, I wish to be honest with you, I switched up when I was younger to a GT Performer, and then people listening probably know GT Performers, but it was a silver profile with the mongoose written in yellow, black handlebars with the pegs on the back. The pegs were black.
Yeah.
Did not have the mag wheels, had the spoke wheels. And yeah, I can still see that bike in my living room. On an age call, I'd probably say I was like 10 or 11.
Okay.
I'd say I was probably like 10 or 11. But yeah, that's definitely probably one of the most special gifts I remember receiving.
That's amazing.
What about you? You got one?
Wow. Yeah, when I think back of my favorite gift, I would say my favorite gift was a Rawlings baseball glove.
Oh, good gift.
It was, I mean, this thing, I could not take this glove off. Like, I was giddy. Like, I was so happy over the fact that I got this glove and it was already in perfect shape.
Wow.
Like, oh yeah, I was so happy. I mean, literally, I welled up with tears. Like, this was the gift I wanted, and my parents got it for me. Well, Santa got it for me.
How old
And
were you? How old were you with this gift?
I was actually high school.
High school. Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
were playing at this point too.
I was playing. Oh yeah. And I was just like, OMG. Like, that was before OMG was a thing. But
It was a thing, but it wasn't.
it was a thing, but it wasn't a thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna walk over because it's a little more light, but thank you, Santa, for showing yourself a little early. 8 foot Santa, fit Santa.
Love a good Santa
Looks,
cat.
yeah, he's in better shape than Shaq, that's for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Santa's looking good this year.
What's that?
Santa's looking good this year.
Yeah, he's fit. We'll go back over there before we sign off.
Yeah.
But stand in front of this wreath. This is nice. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. Wow. So anyway, what were we talking about? I forgot. No, we weren't talking about the glove, were we?
We were talking about the glove.
Okay. Well, anyway, the glove was excellent. Rawlings. I forget the model number, but it was something that I really, really wanted, and my parents got it for me. So I was ecstatic that I got this mitt, and I could immediately play with it because it wasn't one of those gloves. A lot of kids, they take gloves and they do the old taco fold.
Yes.
That's the worst thing that you can do. Of course, as kids, that's what we did. And all old gloves look like a taco,
Used to always
you
do
know. Yeah.
that. Always.
But in the curating, in getting ready for baseball, that is not what you want. You don't want a taco mitt.
Yeah.
So you want that thing flaring out, and I took great pride oiling that thing up and just keeping it like a gem.
Used to used to always taco the glove. I would put a ball in it and wrap rubber bands around it and taco it.
Yes.
Used to always used to always do that when I was a kid. This is actually a good question for you. How should
Mm.
you break the glove in? What should you do?
Well, you should do what you just said,
Okay,
but there's a certain way of folding the outside where your pinky is,
I see.
and then folding the thumb over,
I see.
having at least one ball in there because you want the thing to be rounded, not flat taco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So just
Because
so, for all those kids that are out there that are listening, parents that are wanting their kids to flatten their gloves out, that's not the way to go.
interesting.
You want shape. You know what I mean? Just like in
Yeah,
our bodies, we want shape.
wall shape
Yeah,
makes
we don't want to be flat taco.
makes sense. Because I've
So the
never.
Mongoose bicycle and the Rawlings mitt are two favorite gifts. Yeah. Have you gone anywhere for Christmas? Like, have you gone to any fun place on Christmas?
I have always done Christmas locally. Honestly, Christmas Eve we go to like a relative's, like a family friend's house for years. Except when I was a kid, we used to go to like my grandparents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, but I have never like traveled or gone away to a destination that's far away or a different state or a different country or anything like that for Christmas itself. It's always been like a local holiday in my family for
Okay.
yeah, forever. What about
Yeah.
you?
Well, I always went to my mom and dad's.
Yeah, exactly.
Always went there. So, for us this year, because we have, a number of nephews and nieces,
Sure.
and they're all married and they all have families. So we do the rotation thing. So we had like 33 together for Thanksgiving, just because the dynamics working out. And then we just celebrated Christmas last Saturday at my mom's.
Oh,
So yeah, so a little early, but we just go with the flow, you know?
that's good.
Yeah. And it was really cool because my son was on a walk and he came across this couple, and this couple was cooking in their garage. And so he struck up a conversation, which is actually surprising because he's not that kind of person. Um, and struck up a conversation with this couple. And so they invited him into the garage. And long story short of it is they said, "Here, let me give you a taco." So they gave him a taco, and he's like, "These are delicious." So, in the past, we would always do turkey, ham, Thanksgiving, and then we would bring one of those back for Christmas.
Okay.
But in the last 5 years, we have gone the other route. So I think we've done Italian twice.
Sure.
We've done Mexican twice.
Nice.
So at Christmas. So we just do it up. So this time we brought this family in to cater our lunch last Saturday. And
Really?
oh yeah, it was a Mexican feast, man. It was just awesome. Awesome. The quesadillas that they pre-made with the steak.
Really?
5 different kinds of sauces and guacamole, and it was fabulous. So
Let me ask you a
I
question.
shout out to my son.
Are they chefs? Are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
they're
are
caterers. They're
chefs.
caterers.
They are caterers.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So they did it. I mean, they did us up right. Chopped up onions, cilantro, 5 salsas, guacamole. And here's the funny thing is they brought in probably like 7 aluminum foil trays
yeah.
filled with all kinds of stuff, rice, beans, everything. Well, they instead of just like making tortillas, which is what I thought, and a bowl of meat, right, chicken, steak.
Sure.
No, they already had everything pre-made in the street size tacos. So the tacos were already wrapped with meat in them. I was
Nice.
like, wow, dang, this is awesome. All you got to do is add the sides. Now the
So usually
quesadillas
you're
were
like,
already cooked.
usually you're making it yourself. You're going around
Exactly.
making it yourself.
Yeah, yeah. No need to do that.
Interesting.
So yeah, but we had so much food. It was unbelievable. So it was great, man. It was awesome. So I'll go to my daughter's on Christmas morning, and we'll celebrate and we'll have breakfast, and then my kids will just be going crazy. I got to tell you. So my oldest daughter lives in Connecticut.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you Amazon shipped gifts to them, and they've been coming like daily. And so yesterday she FaceTimed me because the first 2 boxes came in. So So the funny thing is that she sent me a list, and typically I like to do my own thing. And this year I honored my two daughters and I said, okay, I'll help out with gifts, right? And I'll work off that list and then I'll do some things on my own. So she sent me the list. So I bought like 85% of the list and sent it back east. So it's coming in, it's coming like every day. One of them doesn't come till the 9th of January. I'm like, where is this horseback in Bangladesh? What's going on? It's like, what is happening? Like, just take it to January 9th to bring in a gift. So, anyway, so I guess she sent the same list to my sister-in-law and who lives in Southern California. So anyway, so my sister-in-law goes on to the list, the Amazon list that my daughter had sent her. I didn't know this until yesterday.
Oh boy.
And she's like, Brianna, I thought you sent me a list. And she's like, I did send you a list. And she goes, there's like 5 items on the list. Well, whenever you buy on the Amazon list, it deletes, right?
That's,
So all the items that I bought were not on the list anymore.
oh, that's
So
awesome.
there was like 5 items on. So this is the best part, though. This is the best part. The best part was that they're all sitting around the table yesterday afternoon, and my son-in-law opens up the box, and he's pulling stuff out. So my grandsons are 8, 6, and 3.
Sure.
So they all had their, wish list of what they wanted. So the 3-year-old, the gift comes out, and he's like, his eyes just light up, right? He's like, "Yeah." He's just getting excited. And then his dad hands him the gift and he puts it over his head and he's like shaking it like this. And it's like this teepee tent with all the camping stuff, for
Oh,
out. Yeah.
nice.
And he is so excited. And then he takes the box. If you can see my hand, I don't know where my hand
Yes.
is. If he takes the box over his mouth like this and he kisses it 3 times like this. It brought that brought so much happiness to me, like,
Hey, man, it's so
it
special.
was just that moment. He was just so excited. And so living those memories through my grandkids, and then what that does is it floods my mind with
Yeah.
memories around the Christmas tree, waking up and, now being with the grandkids and,
Yeah.
super, super special.
It's super special when the kids are involved. I feel like
Oh,
the
yeah.
kids make it so much of an amazing scenario. When you become an adult, it's all about like, the gift cards and everything like that. And
Mhm.
when you're a kid, the last thing you want is a gift card. You want something real, you want something tangible in your hands.
Yes.
When you become an adult, it's like, what do I get them? What do I get them? And it's always like a Visa, an Amex
Or a
card,
bag,
a
a gift in a bag.
gift, something like that. But when you're a kid, it's super special because like you're going downstairs to see what Santa brought you, and
Yes.
the look of joy on your face with what's underneath that tree, or what's under that mantle or something like that, just
Yeah,
blows your mind. And that's super special, I feel. And
absolutely.
nothing can beat that. Nothing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The joys of Christmas. And it's just, I saw a video yesterday of police department, fire department that put Santa in the back of one of their trucks and they
Yeah, yeah,
created this sleigh. Did you see that? And so all the kids are out in front of the school lined on the sidewalk, and then the fire trucks and ambulances or fire trucks and police, I'm sorry, not ambulance, come driving through and Santa's on the back of the truck and waving and the kids are just going crazy. It's just so fun. And again, I know I didn't realize as a kid that he's 8 foot and fit. I thought he was fat, until this morning.
So around me, Santa goes out typically with most of the fire departments on Saturday night before Christmas, and
Oh,
he trolls the neighborhoods. He
holy
trolls
trolls.
every neighborhood.
That
Um,
is so fun.
so Saturday night, I saw Santa out at multiple locations on Long Island. He was around. He was really,
Really?
yeah. Saturday night,
What a what a
he was,
great tradition.
yeah, yep. He was rolling with the fire department and the police department in many locations
Wow.
in
Okay.
several towns, going across the parkways and the bridges.
How
Um,
fun, man. This would be a great community to
yeah,
do something in
yeah,
that in.
he was bringing a lot of joy last Saturday night
That
across.
what a great tradition. I love that.
Yeah, very very cool. I saw him in multiple spots.
That is incredible. So is
Yeah.
there any tradition that you do with your family? Is there something that you do every year? Or?
Typically, I wouldn't say there's anything specific that we do for Christmas. I'll be honest with you. One thing that we always did, and it'll be a little bit different this year because everybody's coming to me, but typically at my parents' house till I would say I'm 37, probably till I was literally 33 or 34 years old.
Wow.
We would record every Christmas morning.
Mm-hmm.
We would record every Christmas morning, at least for a couple of minutes. It used to be that it was, my dad with the video camera or, whatever like that. Then it switched to the cell phones eventually after a while.
Yeah.
But there is probably a recording of me since I was months up till I was 30 something years old of every single Christmas morning.
Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So probably 30 some odd years of recordings, which, even now I'd like to look back on it, I'll be honest with you. But when I'm like 50, 60, 70, it's going to be unbelievable to watch something like that, looking back at 4 or 5 years old Christmas morning with my parents. But yeah, that's one tradition we've always had. Hopefully, actually, what I'm probably going to do when everybody comes over this year is record a little bit. So that way I have a little bit of footage of 2025.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but that is one tradition we've always had is always recording Christmas morning for a while.
That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely did the same. We recorded it. So I'm sure we got, my dad's got some VHS tapes of Christmas.
100%. VHS playing around at my parents' house too.
Oh man, it's just Christmas is so much fun. So, for people out there listening, I just want to, kind of get you to get back into memory lane a little bit. And, what is the tradition? What is the tradition that you have had in your past that really brings joy into your life? And what tradition going forward? Like Dan, one day you're going to have kids. Like, what is the tradition that you want to create in your family? And, with my grandkids, the tradition that we do, and so it's just it's building in those memories for children, because that's really what it's all about. It's all about the children, and making their lives bright and happy. And it's a time of giving. It's not a time of receiving. It's a time of giving to where we can give to others, right? And if we don't have the means, we don't have the finances to do, there's other ways that we can give, right? And here we are 2 days before Christmas. There's food pantries that are out there. There are food banks that are out there. There's schools that are out there that do things, for the community. And there's ways that you can get involved. If you're not involved in some way and you want to give, you don't have the means, but you want to just do something, that's a great way to do it. And of course, I don't know about you. I'm not a card sender. Are you a card sender?
So yeah, actually, this conversation yesterday, and there are under my tree right now. There are several Christmas cards for people.
Okay, and you haven't mailed them.
I did not. Yeah, I did not write those cards, and I'm not a card sender. So I will be a new tradition of mine. Probably will turn into card sending.
Okay,
just judging by what's happening this year.
Okay.
So,
my advice to you is 2 days before Christmas, you probably want to get those out a little earlier.
I agree with you. So what these are going to go with the presents. So they are going to get handed directly with the presents.
Oh, okay.
So next
Gotcha.
year, I have a feeling I will be a Christmas card sender in my the new era of my life.
Yeah. That'll be a new tradition. Yeah. You can also do, you and Jenna could do a, video card, right?
Cool idea.
You could always do something like that.
That's a nice idea.
Save the, I don't even know how much a stamp is. What is a stamp? 40 cents?
Yeah.
Anyway, save the 40 cents, do a creative Christmas card and send it.
Yeah.
Just something to think about in your tradition.
Cool idea.
So the people that are out there listening, what is your favorite? Go back. What is your favorite gifts? I want you to pull back in your memory lane, and what is one Christmas that has brought you like so much joy? And I would just want you to think about it. And what are you going to be doing with your family in a couple of days, or even tomorrow night? Dan and I were talking off air, like, opening gifts on Christmas Eve. That's not our gig. That's not our gig. That's like something that people do, but it's not what we do. To us, it was like, Christmas morning is it, waking up, and just jumping up, and you're just like, wake up, everybody, let's go,
There is a lot of hype.
There's a lot of hype.
I remember being just a kid and stuff like that, and I could not go to sleep because I knew Santa was coming. and it's like, you're listening for them, you're waiting for them, you're going out there, you're peeking, you're checking.
Yes.
And that's I recall a lot of those memories. Honestly, could not go to sleep, and then you're waking up first thing in the morning to get out there and see what's under the tree. That's a great feeling.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. And and we're going to talk a lot next week. It'll be you and I next week as we wrap up 2025. But the thing about it is like when I think about this time of the year, and I think about as we're closing out 2025, we got Christmas 2 days away.
Yeah.
Is to think about this time of year being how many blessings that we have in our lives, right?
Yep.
And think about that. Think of all the blessings. When I was with my family at my mom's over the weekend, it's just it's amazing. My mom is 87, so the fact that she is still healthy and still around means a lot to all of us, that we get another year together. We've had another year together, and all those many blessings of Christmas. So Christmas is always a beautiful time of the year. And
Yep.
I want to say to you, from Dan and I, to all of our listeners, thank you for listening throughout 2025, and thank you for being a part of our lives. And thank you for
Yes.
bringing us into your home, into your office, into your car, wherever you're listening, whether you're listening live, whether you're listening on replay somewhere, we thank you from the bottom of our heart for Dual Coast right there, baby. We thank you for being a part and making Dual Coast what it is right now, and looking forward to 2026. It just, so Merry Christmas from Dan and I and Dual Coast for 2025.
Yep.
Many blessings.
Many blessings for everybody. Thank you so much for your support this whole year. 2026, we are bringing some real heat coming in January. We have some absolutely fire guests, for lack of better words that the kids say these days. Fire guests.
Yeah.
Big time. So we're gonna wait to reveal those guests, I think, for our listeners. But we got some great people coming on the show. People people you've seen, people you listen to.
Yeah. And speaking of guests, right here above me, towering over me, guest of honor of 2025 Christmas.
Yep.
Santa himself.
He's taking he's still on sabbatical right now. He's a little rest for tomorrow night. But he looks like he's ready. He looks like he's ready. I think
he got out early and did a little fitness walk. That's what I'm thinking, because Fit Santa. That's the thing we're bringing back, is Fit Santa.
He's up early. Yeah, he's up early. He's fasting.
He holds the pose so well, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. It must be isometric exercise. a lot of ISO.
A lot of ISO.
A lot of ISO.
That's awesome. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a great holiday. We will see everybody next week. We'll talk about New Year's a little bit. Thank you so much for listening today, guys. Please check us out at Dual Coast Podcast on all social media handles, YouTube, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts. We will see everybody next week. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for listening.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.